are following along as Vice President Kamala Harris is right here in the Lowcountry today. News 2's Riley Benson is embedded with the Vice President, but our team coverage begins with News 2's Raymond Owens. He is standing by at the College of Charleston.
And Raymond, this visit comes less than 24 hours after the Vice President joined President Biden during a news conference. They talked about the ongoing war in Israel.
Vice President Harris wrapped up her discussion about 15 minutes ago, and she spent about 45 minutes talking to College of Charleston students here. And she told them basically she feels like there's an attack really against freedoms here in the United States. Specifically, she talked about the climate crisis, active shooter drills, and witnessing the highest court in the land taking a right away. Now, Vice President Harris also took 3 questions from students. One asked what should be done to address voting rights issues. The Vice President said everyone needs to go to vote.gov to verify they're registered to vote and get registered if they're not. Another question related to the issue of abortion. The Vice President was asked what is she doing, what steps is she taking to secure those rights? And she said over a year ago we witnessed the highest court taking away a fundamental right of Americans and not allowing abortion exceptions for rape, she said, is even immoral. The government should not be telling a woman what to do is the next thing she talked about. And she said ultimately Congress is basically the body that can overturn what the Supreme Court has decided when it comes to abortion. Now, the Vice President also went on to say students like those here at the College of Charleston basically have the future in their hands.
There is not a moment in the history of the progress of our country where there has been an expansion of right, a movement that has been about the fight for equality and liberty, not a movement that was not in major part led by our students.
And now the last topic Vice President Harris discussed was basically advice that she would have for the students here. And she said that she really believes the way strength is defined needs to sort of be redefined. Rather than strength being how much you beat someone down, she says she'd like to see strength in a way that people are lifting others up. She specifically said that she encouraged those in attendance to have concern and care for the suffering of others in their lives. Live at the Sotilli Theater in downtown Charleston, I'm Raymond Owens. Count on 2.
Raymond, thank you. And during Vice President Kamala Harris's visit, the Americans for Prosperity South Carolina chapter held a protest on the College of Charleston campus. The group calling on the Biden administration's economic agenda, claiming that it negatively impacts South Carolinians and students at the College of Charleston who are preparing to enter the workforce.
The South Carolina Republican Party also responded to the Vice President's visit to the College of Charleston today. They released a statement and it reads in part, quote, "The big problem with Kamala Harris is that she's not taken seriously by the American people because she's not a serious person. Otherwise, she would not be coming here to talk about climate change and gun control while Americans are suffering with inflation and higher interest rates."
And prior to speaking at the College of Charleston today, Vice President Harris addressed the ongoing war in the Middle East, making a statement as soon as she got off the plane here in Charleston. Take a listen to what she had to say.
This morning, I was on a call that the President was on with Prime Minister Netanyahu, which is now one of many calls that have taken place, to restate our commitment that is unwavering to stand with Israel and the Israeli people. So thank you.